CNS has been a leader. Dr. Potter has always been interested in, bringing the best minds to these issues, and now we're really starting to think strategically about where to go out and get these best minds, and that they can come from a lot of different and diverse groups. So that's an issue that I'm particularly interested in continuing to work on, and it's an area where I think CNS will be able to lead well into the future.
Even back in 15 years ago, our center was able to diversify the field of non-proliferation and make it available for students of international relations, policy students who are mostly females, who came and presented their work. And I could say that we were pioneers in promoting women in nuclear back then, and I think we're still doing this very successfully, but I think that would be a nice detour to the history, how we've been engaging women in nuclear non-proliferation since early 2000s.
I think I'm a success story for Bill Potter's idea of training the next generation, in the sense that I came out here as a master's student, worked for Bill as his research assistant, and then ultimately was hired into being a research associate and a project manager and all kinds of different roles here over the years. But to be able to say, I was Bill's graduate student 14 years ago, and now I'm the deputy director of the organization, I think that just goes to show how committed people who study here are to staying in the field and making a positive difference. And for some people, that means going elsewhere and working in government and pursuing careers all over the place. For me, it meant I was really committed to the mission here, and am proud and honored to be a part of it to this day as Bill's new second in command.
In 2018, I launched the Young Women in Non-Proliferation initiative here at CNS. And the goal of that program is to help more college-aged women see how their diverse skill sets could be applicable to this field. So I know when I was in college, I had no idea that a Russian literature major could have something important to say and something to contribute to non-proliferation. And so I'm very eager to help young women learn what I did not know at the time and help get them on track to consider careers in this field.
I think in an ideal world, in the world that we all need to work towards and that we try to work towards here on a daily basis, women and men in non-proliferation have equal roles.
We know from private sector research that having diverse people work on a problem leads to better outcomes. And I can't think of any field where that matters more than in non-proliferation, arms control and disarmament.